This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined once again by JJ in the gym, a week out from your fight.
Yeah.
It's not long, but before we go into that right now, Fred Talks Fighting is on 96,000 subscribers.
Wow.
So close to 100k.
Guys, you know what you need to do, man. 100K before the fight day, all right? This guy has been working for years. He's been struggling to get to 100K, and he's so close. And we need you to subscribe. That's it. Just press the subscribe button. It's down there. So easy. Do it. Do it for Fred.
Perfect. Nicely done. Thank you very much. We'll just go straight into it.
Yeah.
I'm really curious. We talked about this many times over our interviews over the last few months. It's your
Yeah.
mindset. What do you think it is that kind of separates and is different and separates a normal person's mindset from a person's mindset who's in the kind of 1%? And can that be trained, or is that something that you're born with?
I believe it's something you can definitely train. Like, I definitely, you know, when I was born, I didn't think I'd be where I'm at today. You know, even when I was doing the YouTube, I didn't think I'd be at this point. It's kind of just, I'm a guy, and I feel like with everything I do, I'm a guy that likes to take risks. You know, risk equals reward a lot of the time. Obviously, you know, you can flop and fail, but I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to, you know, lose. Even though I'm there like, oh, I can't lose, I never lose, da-da-da-da-da. I'm not afraid. And, you know, because I don't have that fear factor, I'm always just going for it. And I'm always just pushing myself more and more and more. And then, believe it or not, you know, you'll look around and be like, oh, wow, I've actually done an incredible thing here. I've been able to, you know, get a #1 album, or I've been able to get 1 million subscribers or 10 million subscribers, or I've been able to create or be in a group called The Sidemen who has, you know, just done crazy things for charity, crazy things on YouTube, crazy things in general. You know, I'm able to knock out a professional boxer, Tommy Fury, da-da-da-da. It's all just, it's definitely something you just have to work on. And don't put a boundary on yourself. I feel like a lot of people will just go, he's just talented, and then just dismiss it like that's the reason why he or she is able to do what they do. They don't understand how much hard work goes into doing or getting to that point. And I always tell everyone, they can do it. Anyone can be in this position. It's just hard. It's just very, very hard. Like, if you saw what I had to do, just boxing alone, if you saw what I had to do to get to this point, you'd look at it and go, that. You literally look at it and go, this is disgusting. Like, the amount of times, I could have gone out clubbing or gone out, had fun and done this and that, and I said, no, I'm going to train. The amount of times I could have, just said, nah, I don't need to train tonight. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. And I still do it. The amount of times I've trained twice a day. The amount of times I've just constantly just gone in over and over and over again, training, putting myself through it. You know, the amount of injuries I've had, the amount of, you know, bad luck I've had, the amount of, I've had all types of things happen. And I'm still there like, let's go, I'm ready. And I've always just put myself, through it, and I always just go, screw it, let's just I know that's just been me. I'm probably just rambling a lot, but I feel like anyone can do this. You just have to put in the work, and you have to believe in yourself, and no one else is going to believe in yourself. And you can see online the amount of people who says I have no chance, but I believe in myself. And that's all that matters. So
I find it quite interesting, kind of the mindset. And I remember, like, secondary school where they taught to have assemblies that you would never listen to because it'd be boring. But
yeah,
you'd have like kind of the growth mindset and the mindset that never kind of develops. But would you ever take time to like reminisce and kind of remember all the achievements over the years? Or do you not want to kind of sit back and relax? You want to make sure it's on to the next thing?
Nah, it's always on to the next thing. I think every now and then I used to, sit back and be like, wow. But then I'd take my foot off the gas, and then I would have missed opportunities to put myself in further.
Is it a fear of being stuck in the past, and you want to be present and moving on to the bigger and better things?
Well, I feel like, maybe. Like, I think for me, I always just like, being relevant. I always just like being at the forefront of everything, being ahead of the curve, ahead of the game. And you see it with certain people. Drake, how long has he been doing music for? He's stayed consistent. Almost every year he's released an album, and he's just been bigger and bigger and bigger. It's because he's stayed consistent and he's been there all the time. And with me, how many years have I been doing YouTube? And it seems like I'm only getting bigger. And
How many years has it been?
well, it's 2008. So
Wait, I was 4 years old then. I'm 15 years. That's 50. Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, exactly. And would you say I was bigger before or I'm bigger now?
Of course, bigger now.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So it's all just being consistent and just staying at the forefront of everything and I don't know. I just love it. I love just being the guy. But to be the guy, you still have to work hard.
Yeah.
You can't just ever take your foot off the gas. Even when it looks like I am, I'm not. I'm still working behind the scenes. When I was talking to all my mates, saying I'm traveling from here to there, or even when I was on tour and this and that, I always put my trainers with me. I always trained with them, and they always, even when I'm going to, I don't know, Newcastle or just somewhere close by, still bring my trainers, still put myself through it. I never take my foot off the gas. And yes, obviously you have to enjoy yourself, but you also have to work hard to get to this position. And a lot of people just either can't be asked or hate the idea of it or just don't want to do it. Simple as that, yeah.
Let me just take my jumper off. It's really hot in here.
Yeah, sure.
It's the childish one. The TGF did a bunch of personalised ones.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's the kind of, it's more a sad question, but
sad. Oh,
but for
God.
you being on the kind of forefront of things,
Yes.
and being a centre of attention,
Yes.
obviously the last 15 years growing, but now you are kind of one of the main guys in the world for YouTube. Do you ever find you to be the sad clown, kind of laughing on the outside, but maybe a bit unhappy on the inside occasionally? Does that ever happen to you?
No.
No?
No, I wouldn't say it's never happened to me. I'd say right now I'm in a really good spot. Honestly, therapy. I've always said this. Therapy is so important, man. And it's just got my mind perfect. And, I always tell everyone therapy will help you out tremendously. The mind is the most important thing. If you get this right, bro, nothing can break you. Nothing can stop you. The whole world can tell you you can't do this. If this is working for you, then it don't matter, man. And people will see October 14th, man, when I knock out Tommy Fury. I've been saying this. I'm going to do it. When I do it, people are going to be like, "Rah, he's actually that guy." And it's like, no, I've been saying this. I am the guy who believed in myself. I'm the guy that works hard. This isn't a fluke. All my previous fights, they haven't been flukes. There's been a method to the madness. So, yeah, no, I'm definitely not a sad clown.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying every now and again you have to put on the act, the smile or something.
No, I'm actually very, very happy. I think for me, I know what's important to me, and it's my friends, my family, and legacy. These are important things to me, and it's taken me a while to get to that. Before I thought, money was everything.
Yeah.
It's not. Before I thought fame was everything. It's not. Yes, I enjoy being relevant. I enjoy being the guy, but what is most important to me is, my family, my mom, my dad, my bro, my girlfriend, my cats, all my friends, you know what I mean? This is the life that I love, And people see that, especially on, my JJ Olatunji channel. They see the real me and how I actually am, and I'm pretty chill, calm guy. Obviously, when it comes to the boxing, I'm a dickhead.
Well, I feel you mentioned it quite a few times.
Yeah.
I see a lot of things nowadays. They're like, "Oh, I miss the old KSI." I see that quite a lot nowadays. But but then again, for boxing, you have to have some sort of element of ego.
Yes.
For other things, you don't need it. For boxing, you do need it because.
So when I was doing the whole music, there was no ego. There was no I'm the guy at music. No, I'm just me. I could easily be me, and my music just represents me. When it comes to boxing, I have to be the number one fucking guy that annihilates every single person. Simple.
And for Tommy Fury, is it a factor of you only fighting him because of Jake Paul lost to him? Do you think if Jake Paul never fought Tommy, you'd be stepping in the ring with him?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't give Tommy Fury any chance.
Time of day.
No point. Why would I? Literally because Jake Paul fought him and lost to him is the only reason why I'm fighting Tommy Fury, because I wanted to fight Jake Paul. Jake Paul pussied out. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll just fight the guy and beat the guy that you lost to. Then what? Checkmate.
So in your mind, you get the win over Tommy Fury. Yeah. It's already October, mid-October.
Yeah.
Do you fight again this year, or is that done?
Oh, no,
What's the plan?
Definitely not fight again this year. No, because there's too many fights happening this year as well. Obviously, you got Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. You also have
Fury Usyk.
Fury versus Usyk.
Finally.
Yeah, and I'm sure there might be other fights. So I don't want to get involved with that. There's no point. Also, I do need to have a little break where I have a little downtime because I wanted to. It's annoying. I wanted to have a holiday with my family before camp, but it didn't work out just because of some issues. So I want to make sure I do that after the fight. And yeah, just literally spend some time with the friends, family, have a good, enjoy myself, and then figure out what I want to do next year. So
yeah, I remember you telling me about the PJ and it all going wrong when I saw you outside the gym in your car.
Yeah.
But you don't think this will be your last fight? You think we'll continue doing we'll keep going down the gym? Well, misfits will keep happening if you're fighting?
You never know.
It's boxing an addictive sport.
I know. And I always talk to my girlfriend about it. After this fight, should I leave it there? But then I know people will be screaming for more. But it's like, do I want it? When do I want to end it? Because someone like Khabib, he ended on a high, and he is seen.
Andre Ward as well ended on a high.
Exactly. So it's kind of just figuring out what I want to do, and seeing what excites me.
Just a couple more questions before we wrap this up.
Yep.
Can you name 5 names who haven't fought, kind of 5 celebrities you'd like to see on Misfits Boxing who haven't boxed before on Misfits?
5 celebrities. Get Drake. I've seen him on the pads. It'd be sick to get him. Wiz Khalifa. I know he does Muay Thai or something.
He did Muay Thai, yeah. He got good shape.
Okay, yeah. So I think that'd be cool to see him in the ring. Who else? Celebrities.
3 more. Digga D.
Digga D, yeah, why not? Liam Payne. I know he's always just 50 Cent. The Game. They're so funny. I mean, Mams has already said, but there was a point where I was gonna fight The Game, which is hilarious.
Is that still possible?
No, it's gone. No, man.
The 50 Cent wouldn't be bad though, would it?
Yeah,
That'd be pretty nice.
Nah, it just...
Any conversations with 50 Cent? Has ever Mam spoken, Ab spoken to him?
I can't. It's not... I feel like, especially after being Tommy, it's just... No. It's like bullying. It's not fair.
That's all right then. And just one last thing. We saw how you treated the fan. He's become
Yes,
very, very well known in the scene as very kind of quite heartwarming for people.
Yes.
How would you go around treating Tommy Fury fans, would you say?
Can I try it on you?
Sure, go ahead.
Just like that, right there, and just a little squeeze. Is that good? Yeah.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. I always love talking to you, JD, so I do appreciate it. Anything you want to add before we leave off?
October 14th, the Zone pay-per-view. Check it out. It's going to be a blast. You get to see your boy do our madness. I get to shock the world again. I can't wait.
Awesome, JJ. Thank you.
No, thank
appreciate
you,
it. That's
my
awesome.
pleasure.
That's tidy.